Right, so here we go. We've got these two filters separated up now. I've just stuck a cable tie on them just to stop them from pinging themselves apart. So we shall start off with a MANN filter, as it appears to be the most basic one. So this is obviously the top where your fuel would obviously travel through. There's no hole on the bottom of this particular filter. And that's the PU7011 fitted to Fords and Peugeot Citroens, maybe a few others out there. So we'll take this fellow off. There we go. And it's pretty much just obviously hollow with plastic supports. So let's see if we can wiggle this out. There we go. That's pretty much the inside of the MANN filter. It's nothing too special and exciting. Simple. Let's pop that over there. Now, this is the top of the BOSCH filter. And obviously the BOSCH one has a hole at the bottom, which is obviously for your water trap. So if we, so what, we'll take this one off first, because this literally clips onto there as well as being bonded to the filter media. And then take this fellow out. As you can see, this one's a bit more complicated. I've obviously accidentally caught it there while I was cutting it apart. But that will be your top, and I would imagine that these little spirals are for when water collects on the plastic, it's channeled down to the bottom where it would literally fall through the bottom of there. You can see the white bit there. So that was quite interesting. When you're looking from the top, it just looks like plastic supports really. So I found that quite interesting. You can see that's just clipped in as well, like so. Pop that out. And that is your centre of the BOSCH filter, which I am assuming this is literally just to help channel water to the bottom of the filter, and then obviously down and out through your water drain when you open it up. So that's the insides, and then we're just going to have a quick look at these. And yeah, we'll have a little tidy up a bit, and then I can unravel these things and see how big they are really. We'll be back in a minute. Right, so we will start off with the MANN filter. This actually has 56 pleats going all the way around, and actually the BOSCH one has 36. So there is a slight difference in the design obviously, but we shall just slide this off here and we'll see how this fella fares. So we're going to have a little look inside. Obviously ignore some of these plastic bits and what have you. That was from when it was cut apart. So that's your outside, that'll be your inside, like so. And we'll just grab a pair of scissors, and we're just going to give this a cut. Let's find, let's get it back on frame. See if we can find out where they actually joined them together. Seem to have lost it there. There it is. So that's your joining part. It might just pop apart actually. Yeah, it does actually. There you go. We don't need no scissors. So there we go. That's, we're going to have to find a way of getting that measured, getting it on camera at the same time. I think I'll transfer over to the other bench. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, so that was a little longer than anticipated. So again, this is the MANN filter, and we are around 206 centimeters long. So we're 206, and let's just grab a ruler here by about 5 centimeters. So 206 by 5 centimeters. I am not going to try and work that out here, but somebody can work that out and shove it in the comments, or I'll work it out and shove it in the comments myself. But yeah, there we go. That's the MANN filter size. What we're going to do, we're just going to quickly measure. So we're squished right down, so we're about 0.64 millimeters thick. And we'll unravel the BOSCH one and we'll see what that one looks like. Right, here we go. Here is the BOSCH. Let's see how this one fares. This one might be a little bit more difficult to measure, probably because it's been squished down that way. Let's see if this will actually even come apart. You can see this one is a little different. There we go. It's like origami. There we go. Let's pop it apart. And there we go. So we're just having a little look inside. Bear in mind these are both used filters, both covered 5,000 miles. Looks pretty clean in there, doesn't it? Right, let's get this weighted down at this end here, just so we can try and flatten it out. Stick a socket on there. Might need something else as well with a bit of weight on it. There we go. I'll stick 2 on it. There we go. So the BOSCH one you're looking at approximately 111. It's only going to be an approximate because there is still a few kinks in both of these, but approximations are good enough. So about 111. And we are 8.5 centimeters. So there you go. You can work out the surface area on that. So I'll probably say with some of the material we've lost on these, although they're full of glue, so they're not going to pass any fuel through. So yeah, I reckon actually I'd say about 9 on this one, because we did lose a little extra bit. There we go. We did lose a little extra bit that came off with it while I was trying to cut it up. So yeah, I'd say about, so what, let's not be too. Pop it on. Well, about 9.5. There we go. About 9.5. So there we go. 111 by 9.5 centimeters. So we'll figure out what area that is. And then let's have a little look at the, so 0.6. So the MANN one was 0.64. It's about the same actually. Yeah, I did push the MANN one as tight as I could. So 0.59, 0.64. Well, there we go. That's both of these filters chopped up. There we go. Let's get all the other bits. So if I've not put any surface area calculations in, somebody else can stick them in the comments, if you can be bothered, that is. Right. There's the MANN filter. So the MANN one is a much simpler design. It is literally just 2 plastic things, you know, center support, a basic filter media wrapped around. The BOSCH one is a bit more of a, you know, it's quite cool pulling that apart actually. It's a much more complicated fuel filter with its crazy little water channeling. I'm pretty sure that's just like a very thin fabric inside there. It's like a little extra layer of filtration. So there we go. So there's your BOSCH filter and your MANN filter. Lovely. Thank you very much for watching this little interesting video. Take care now.